Now we're going back to Dover this week, though. Isn't that where the beef started? Was it Dover with Buckshot?
No, that was Talladega. He got
Okay.
mad. I dumped him at Talladega. Well, the pack dumped him. I had the pack behind me, and he decided to block. Didn't work so well.
So some context. So you and Buckshot late '90s had like a Dale and Jeff Gordon-esque rivalry. There's always been guys that come in and buy the people, and have like he was the first pay to play guy. He was like whatever it cost. He was big money.
Yep.
Fiber optics in Georgia, right? So he was
Good cars. The Pearsons.
Yeah.
The Pearsons. They had B&R Motors, which was Rick Hendricks's R&D shop. Yeah. Oh, I mean, it was more jealousy because the car was so good, and he was a dart without feathers.
Did he rub fenders with you first, or you're like, I'm going to teach this rookie a lesson?
No, it was Talladega, and it was early in the race, and I said, okay, I ain't screwing with Buckshot. I'm going to get rid of him. So backstretch, I trail braked, got our line backed up, coming out of 4. He was 5 car lengths ahead of us. I thought, okay, this is going to be easy. Well, he decided to come up and block, and somebody was going to get wrecked.
Wasn't going to be me.
Yeah, it wouldn't. That's right. And I said, okay, I'm not lifting. Here, I got guys pushing me, and I was like, okay, I ain't lifting. And running the back of him, and he ended up wrecking. Well, then he got me at the end of the race. I was going down the backstretch probably 100 mile an hour. It was all done. I took the helmet off, hung the helmet up, slung the belts off. I was mad because we had one Daytona, and I think we put the car in the garage. We covered it up to take it to Talladega, and we should have got whatever miles per gallon. We run out of fuel twice. I was like, oh, what the heck are we doing here? So I was aggravated, and I'm just whistling down the backstretch. I said, okay, I'm getting in the motorhome. We're going home. And that sucker was waiting for me in turn 3, and he freaking T-boned me. And I was like, what the hell? I ended up in the middle of the infield, and then he ain't 20 feet away. And I put that sucker in first gear and sidestepped the clutch, and it was wet. The track was mud, and I said, okay, let me get out of this first.